don't know. I'm just in the mood right now, you
You're
know.
going to tell me about this mysterious fate.
You know, you just want to keep playing. That's kind of where I'm at.
Have you seen J522 around? He didn't show up for
There are many more of them. See, any additional I feel quite well.
I see. How's your energy level? Feeling any fatigue?
No more than...
You wanted to see me?
I understand mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
We handled them just fine.
That's what Dr. Fillmore reported. I'm quite pleased at the results. Would have been a terrible setback to lose that technology to those savages. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud of you, regardless. The Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me, rambling on like the old man I am. I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Whatever it is,
I certainly hope so. This situation, I'm afraid, is something of your creation, however unintentional.
If I've done something to jeopardize the Institute, I'll fix it. You have my word.
I have no doubt that you will. But it's nothing quite so dire. While you were assisting Dr. Fillmore, a second team was sent out to invite someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute. Apparently, there was some miscommunication, and this individual called for help, which arrived in the form of your Minutemen. My understanding is that no shots have been fired. I would like it to stay that way. I need you to go there and speak to your Minutemen gathered outside. Insist that they stand down at once. Dr. Thompson is on site, and he will be your primary contact. I know you can resolve this situation, but it is of paramount importance that this special individual be brought to the Institute immediately.
I don't know if I can settle this peacefully. There may not be an easy solution to this.
They are your people, are they not? They follow you? Then they should listen to you. If they cannot see reason, well, I'm afraid that may put you in a difficult position. But please, hurry, before the situation deteriorates.
Alright, I'm assuming it's Preston. It's the only person I could think of, really, that he wants here, you know what I mean? Alright, so it says talk to Newton Oberly. So let's head on over that way and to the quote-unquote house and see what's going on.
That should take care of it. Yeah, well, come and see me sooner next time. You shouldn't let it get that bad before seeing the doctor. I know.
This looks like the place. Who are you? Oh, Minuteman. Come on, we don't got time for this.
Detected, Julius.
I didn't even speak to him.
I must end your existence.
Done being scared.
Where did you go? It would appear they were wise to flee.
Were you holding this guy hostage?
Oh, thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out.
Everything's taken care of. You're safe.
Good. It was bad enough that Wallace started giving us trouble, but then he called in those savages.
The Minutemen were only doing what they felt was right.
Well, from here it looked like they were out for blood. And if you hadn't arrived, I think they might have gotten it. Can we just get on with this, please? I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not sure it's worth putting ourselves in harm's way.
Why did the Institute send you specifically?
They thought I'd be able to relate to him with my scientific background. I know they've been keeping an eye on him for years. Not sure how they originally found him, but probably don't want to know. But once they realized how smart he was and what an asset he could be for Phase 3, they watched pretty closely. I think they even fed him scientific material from time to time to see how good he was, you know, testing him, to see if he was Institute material. Let's just get Wallace and get out of here.
What does this Wallace guy have to do with Phase 3?
Wallace is, well, brilliant by all accounts. He
Didn't
truly
mean to
has
ask
a
that.
gift when it comes to theoretical physics. With his help,
We know.
there's just, well, there's
Wallace
a
is
slight
smart.
problem with that. He doesn't want to go with us. I was thinking, maybe you could try and...
No problem.
I hope so. We really need him.
Alright, I need to get my regular clothes back on. Is he down here, or I guess I'm gonna open this either way.
Got it.
See what goodies we got down here. I'm gonna take this Tesla arc. And doesn't look like anything really. Where is he? Is he outside?
Mr. Wallace,
Oh.
I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
Please, try and relax. I know this is an unusual situation.
No! You're here to kidnap me! That's what you people do, isn't it? If you even are people. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you.
If I wanted to talk, I wouldn't be in here. Now just go away!
Right. We're here to steal your kidneys and your memories. That's why I'm wasting time talking to you through the door.
That's not funny! None of this is funny!
What can I say to convince you that we're not going to hurt you?
That you're leaving and never coming back.
Just shut up and listen to me. We're not here to hurt you. But if you make this difficult, you're going to regret it.
See? I knew it! You're here to kill me.
Okay, look, we're out of time here. Institute, this is Dr. Thompson. I'm sorry, I'm gonna need a synth relayed to my coordinates offset by 5.3 to subdue our subject. I appreciate your help with the situation.
Wow, that was quick.
Sir.
We have to get this man back to the Institute. I expect Father will want a report from you.
Wow, that was really quick. Alright, so speak to Father. Back to the Institute we go. We're going back to back. And we can't travel in here.
It's my responsibility to make sure this place runs smoothly.
My daddy says your father.
Alright, let's get going towards Father.
Ah, there you are. I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
I'm proud to help the Institute. Here's hoping it all pays off.
At this point, there is no doubt. It will succeed, and very shortly. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth, to request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
That's a good idea. Hopefully we can prevent violence and save some lives.
Yes, that is one goal. And if you are to be the new director of the Institute, you should be the one to do it. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow this script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Father.
Alright, let's get our speech. Attention, school.
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists. That we are among you. It is true. But it is not the whole truth. We're here. And we are. Here to help. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist. Ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your daily lives. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in unnecessary difficulties for all parties. Rest easy. Know that the future is in safe hands, and that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Great speech, great speech.
Well, that was interesting. Perhaps not what
Shut
you
up.
originally intended, but it will certainly get your point across. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
I'd love it.
I could use some fresh air.
A quaint phrase, though I'm afraid the air there is anything but fresh. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we preempt their broadcasts, we need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them to boost the broadcasting power. Report back when you're done. We should be ready by then.
Alright. Let's head on over here to reconfigure. Okay, so Diamond City, and we need to check out the transmitter and I think basically fix it or readjust it at least. Hey,
Things with
what's up,
Scarlet
Trav?
Didn't really work out, but that's fine.
Okay, let's try this.
Install the thing with
Maybe
buttons.
this goes here?
Wait.
Oh, hey.
Why is that there like that? Alright, I guess we'll just try the other one. Oh wait, there's 3 slots. Gotcha. Alright, let's go install the thing with tubes here.
And you go.
No, that doesn't go there. Thing
Think the
with
radio
dials
sounds better these days?
here.
I'm not getting nearly as many complaints.
Thing with buttons here. No, that's all wrong. So we're gonna go thing with buttons here, thing with tubes here. And
I haven't forgotten what you've done for me.
that's close. Yep. So then we just go buttons here and dials here. And you can see it's lit up all the way. So now we gotta just go back and talk to Father. If I can find it. There it is. And we can't travel from in here. So there we go.
I wouldn't be here if not for your son.
I'm trying to learn chess. The computer always beats me.
Alright, so here we are back at the Institute.
To be frank, I don't agree with Father's decision, but...
And this door that had lasers over it before is now open. And we're going... into the Institute reactor. Alright, where's my dad at? Or actually, he's not even my dad, but he's old enough to be my dad. He's my son.
Enjoy your
There it
trip
is.
to the big city. It's done then? The transmitter has been modified.
Everything is in place. It's ready to go when we are.
Good. Once the reactor is online, we'll cut into their broadcast. I'll let you do the honors. This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards. After all your efforts, the time has finally
Let's
come
do
to
this.
start our reactor. No longer will we be forced to compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources. My
Wicked.
father and I couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us accomplish. And we look forward to achieving even...
Reactor status.
greater things in the future. The Institute is now truly mankind's best hope. Thank you.
He's like giving a speech and there's 5 people here.
Son.
It's almost hard to believe. After all those years of hard work, here we are. We've arrived. Look what you've made possible.
I did good work, didn't I?
Yes. Yes, you did. There's more work to be done before the Institute's future is guaranteed. The Directorate has convened a meeting about how to proceed. I'm not going to attend. You should be there as Director.
Alright, let's go to the Directorate meeting. How do we get there, though?
One day, I'll design an efficient reactor to replace that old one.
Probably in that same meeting room with the chairs. Jeez, another floor up.
It's great to have
May I
you.
be the first to welcome you, sir. We're looking forward to
I am the
working with
captain now. Well, spit it out. What do you got to say? Is that it? Meeting adjourned? Oh. I gotta sit in the chair, but it wouldn't let me talk before. Oh, there we go.
I'm happy to be here, Dr. Fillmore. I hope I do the position justice.
I'm sure you will.
Right now, we're all here because it's finally time to stand up for ourselves.
Let's not be dramatic, Justin.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back, to assert ourselves here. That's what we've talked about all along.
To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to the Institute's goals. With the reactor now online, we have the ability to not only expand synth production, but to project power to a much greater degree.
Where are you going with this? What's the Institute's goal?
Well, the Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our safety in the long run.
Let's not beat around the bush. The Directorate has agreed that the Brotherhood of Steel needs to be eliminated.
As the incoming director, we felt it important to inform you of the decision and get your thoughts on it. So, where do you stand?
If this has to happen, we keep the violence to a minimum. We're not out to destroy the Commonwealth.
Of course. It was never the intention to cause more harm than is necessary. As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
I'll tell you what. You make the call. Surprise me.
Okay then. I'll come up with something. Thank you very much for your time, sir. That's all we have for the moment. I believe Father wished to speak with you once our meeting concluded.
Being the director of the Institute is a serious commitment. I hope you understand.
There it is. Powering up. And we leveled up again. End of the line. Alright, let's go talk to Father. I swear, if he's still in the reactor room, I'm very upset
Your
with him.
presence here is a great gift, not just to Father, but to all of us. Ah, there you are. You've met with the director. I assume they made their intentions known? It was difficult for them to reach the decision to engage in open hostility. What about you? You agree with their decision?
It's the only way we can ensure the Institute's safety. That makes it the right thing to do.
I'm glad you agree. None what comes next will be easy. That conviction may help keep us all going. You know, Father, it's no secret that you worked with the Railroad in order to first reach the Institute. The depth of your involvement with them has been called into question repeatedly. I'm sure you can guess by whom. The question is, where do you stand with them now? Do you count them amongst your allies?
I can't lie. They are allies.
Well, I appreciate your honesty. I won't ask for details. I'm sure I don't want to know. But these people, with their twisted ideology, they seek to undermine everything the Institute stands for. Surely you can see that.
They want to free the synths. To suggest they're out to destroy the Institute, I think that's too harsh.
No, it is not harsh. It is the truth. They would see us all dead and buried. Surely you can see that you can no longer work with them. That the time has come to put an end to them, for our sake, for our future. I'm afraid this is an order. The Railroad leadership needs to be eliminated. I expect a report when it's done.
Ooh, we gotta kill Desdemona. He's trying to get rid of like all the factions.
So easy.
Alright, here we are at the railroad. Let's do this.
Pam needs you in her room.
Desdemona.
I just heard the most fascinating rumor. The story goes that you actually found the Institute. Been there and back again. Sounds crazy, right?
It's all true.
Deacon says you used teleportation. I can't imagine. You must feel justifiably proud of what your Minutemen have achieved in such a short time. Eventually, the Minutemen will devise their own plan to deal with the Institute. But I doubt your soldiers will place any priority on rescuing the synths inside. I'm counting on you being as passionate about freeing synths as we are. Please, work with us instead.
Gotta stick to my roots.
I'll stick with my people in the Minutemen.
Of course I'm disappointed. But hopefully in time you'll come around. The fate of the synths depends on it.
Glad you signed on. Means I might get to take the occasional night off.
Bet you never met a synth before Glory.
Okay, we gotta go about this the right way here.
You're the real deal. You actually made it inside the Institute.
Execution
Please,
style, that
work with
is.
us instead of the Minutemen. The lives of many synths are at stake.
No, I want to side with the
I'll
real
stick with my
Minutemen.
people in the Minutemen.
Of course I'm disappointed.
Let's save just in case.
hit. Sam.
What the?
Yo, we gotta get out of here. This is gonna get bad really quick. They're about to come through that door like rushing hyenas. Just kidding.
We've got trouble.
Dang, that guy needs to calm down.
My people? No.
Dang.
Now.
What did I do? I killed everybody. They're all dead. I killed every last one of them. Channeling my inner Anakin, in case you're wondering. Alright, back to the Institute. Okay, let's have a little chat with Father. Seems to be back in his lair.
I apologize for any disruptions that my work might cause you.
Sean.
And so, the work is done. I am sorry. I know it was likely difficult for you.
It was tough. Yeah.
I assure you that there was no other way. Their fanaticism wouldn't have allowed it. There is obviously one final threat the Institute faces.
What is it? What's this last threat?
Well, perhaps it's not that obvious after all. The Brotherhood of Steel covets technology, and has made it clear that we cannot peacefully coexist. They will eventually come for us, and attempt to take what we've spent so long creating. We need to destroy them before they can destroy us.
I don't know about this.
They can't reach us here. We wait them out, they'll go away.
If I truly thought that was possible, we wouldn't be talking about it. But no. They'll find a way to reach us. But the problem with the Brotherhood of Steel goes beyond the edges of the Commonwealth. It's not enough to destroy them here. There are more of them out there in the world, Father. And they too will come for us.
We can defeat them now, we can defeat them again, if we have to.
Possibly, yes. But it would be smarter to put an end to it now. We will show them that if they interfere with us, we will teach them that we can... They will know...
Fine.
You seem pretty convinced this will work.
The Institute is nothing. Dr. Lee should be expecting you in her lab. She can fill you in on the detail. Time is of the essence.
Alright, let's go talk to Dr. Lee.
I can't express how truly humble.
In the medical department.
At last, we have power adequate to our needs.
Dr. Lee.
What can I do for you?
Sean says it's time.
Ah, that. Well, let's get to it. Dr. Orman, over here, please. It's time.
What now? I'm still working over the code that the robotics sent over. The algorithm is a mess. It's not even close to peak efficiency.
It would seem we've run out of time. Let's go. We're going to cover the basics of the operation as it stands now. Dr. Orman has done most of the prep work, so I'll let her explain.
Okay, thanks. Is this really exciting, or is it just me? So, you know that the Brotherhood's main operation is at the airport, right?
I'm aware of that, yes.
Okay, good. If they were a little less intelligent, we wouldn't even be talking about this. We'd have just swarmed them with synths. But they're not idiots. They've managed to generate an EM field that's messing with our ability to relay in.
So we just relay onto the airship and sabotage it.
Won't do us any good. There's no direct connection between their robot and the airship. So the immediate area around their encampment is a no-go. They don't, however, have the entire airport covered. We can relay you in to a point at the edge of the airport, and then you can get in and take down the generators.
We'll have the element of surprise, if nothing else.
Exactly. You'll have surprise on your side. Should give you some time before they can organize a real defense. For every generator you take down, it means we can start relaying in synths, giving you even more of an advantage. And, oh! I almost forgot. Take these.
Oh, thanks. Grenades. Sure, I can always use grenades.
No, they're not grenades. This thing, and I haven't come up with a good name for it yet, it basically deploys a beacon marker. Wherever they land, we can lock onto them and relay synths directly to that position. If there's a hotspot, you can drop synths right on it. We've only got a few of these, so put them to good use. Don't go tossing them into the bay.
Okay, that's pretty good. I'm impressed.
I know, right? I mean, thanks. I thought it was neat. But still, it's just to help. Your real job will be to reach Liberty Prime. You know the deal with that, right?
It's the Brotherhood's giant robot.
Right. They think it's their ultimate weapon. We're going to show them it's ours. We've taken everything we know, made a few modifications based on what we think they've done with it in the past 10 years. And, this part was my idea, uploaded the whole thing into a modified synth, capable of delivering the virus directly into Liberty Prime. The little guy is going to be exposed and vulnerable, so you'll have to keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't get shot, you know?
With Liberty Prime on our side, that'll give us a hell of an advantage.
He's not going to go stomping around, and he won't be taking orders. But he will have his weapons and targeting systems overridden. And he'll absolutely recognize their airship as the primary communist target in the Commonwealth. So your end goal is ultimately pretty simple. Get to the robot, then hold the position while the synth does his thing. Oh, and don't worry, we'll pull you out of there before everything explodes.
If you have any questions, now's the time to ask. Otherwise, they'll be waiting for you in the relay room.
No questions. Let's do this.
Very well. Good luck to you.
Dr. Lee might not show it, but I can tell she's excited about having the reactor online.
Alright guys, that's gonna do it for this part. We got a lot done. Obviously we're breaking ties with literally everybody that we made ties with, which is kind of sucky in a sense, just because it's kind of sad. We built such a relationship with them and did quests for them, and they trusted me, but we're doing what we feel is best for the Commonwealth as a whole. And I can see it in a standpoint of the Institute towards the Brotherhood, that they're gonna try to overtake technology, etc. in the future. So thank you guys so much for watching. This was a really long part, longest part that I've done ever, longest video ever. So thank you guys so much for watching and your support. Please give me a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so for more content. All my links to all my social media in the description. Thank you guys again. You guys are awesome. Love you guys.